Today, the International Society for Pharmacoeconomics and Outcomes Research, or ISPOR, represents more than 9,500 individual and student members from 114 countries and about 8,700 affiliate members from regional chapters. 20 years ago, it started thanks to the efforts of a small, dedicated group spearheaded by Marilyn Dick Smith, who put the startup charges on her personal credit card.
After 20 years in the industry and a corporate merger, I decided to get off of this train and start a new one. At the same time, my father was dying of cancer, and I experienced the healthcare system with him. And in doing this, the healthcare system was missing a lot of patient and caregiver interaction. There was the information on comparable treatments, why the treatment was chosen, just wasn't there. So I felt there was an important need to become a part of this making change happen.
Originally founded in 1995 under the acronym ISPOR, or Association for Pharmacoeconomics and Outcomes Research, our merger was engineered with the International Society for Economic Evaluation of Medicine, or ISEM, with the guidance of Peter Davey at the University of Dundee in Scotland. The society was officially renamed ISPOR in 1997.
Originally, the mission of ISPOR was to ensure the allocation of scarce resources wisely, fairly, and efficiently. The P in ISPOR. Later, the O in ISPOR was then added into the mission, where it is now to increase the efficiency, effectiveness, and fairness of healthcare to improve health. So we now have a mission that covers both pharmacoeconomics and outcomes research.
ISPOR's first annual European Congress was in Cologne, Germany in 1998. The first Asia-Pacific Conference was in Kobe, Japan 5 years later. Adrian Taus, the current president of ISPOR, is among the many who played a key role in bringing ISPOR to the world.
Marilyn's drive made it all possible. She created something from scratch that's now a leading global organization with thousands and thousands of members. We're seeing an interest on the part of the global community in the use of HTA and pharmacoeconomics in order to ensure that scarce health resources are used effectively. To do this, you need to have good science, making sure the decision makers have good evidence and that they know how to use that evidence in a decision-making process to make good decisions. This is what ISPOR is all about.
The first ISPOR Latin American Conference was in Cartagena, Colombia in 2007. ISPOR's international meetings now draw thousands of attendees from global researchers and health technology developers and assessors, regulators, health economists, healthcare policymakers, payers, providers, and patients.
One of the brilliant strategies for ISPOR was taking the information to different parts of the world and not just expecting that this global environment would come to the United States for one big meeting or would come to Europe for one big meeting. It recognized where the industry was going. It recognized where healthcare systems were evolving and what was happening in other governments.
ISPOR's publications are among its most significant contributions. Value in Health ranks among the most elite peer-reviewed journals in both science and economics, and Value in Health Regional Issues, started in 2012, will soon be indexed in Medline. Other publications include Value and Outcomes Spotlight, regional and student newsletters, and books. Educators like incoming President Dan Malone drive ISPOR's future by supporting student chapters to grow future membership.
The impact of ISPOR is multifactorial. For example, good practice guidelines and task force reports are addressing evolving methods that are needed to support health outcomes research. The organization's management and staff have been extremely productive and will continue to show the value of ISPOR to its members.
For 20 years, ISPOR has been a champion of efficiency, effectiveness, and fairness in global health, but its founder believes the mission is only truly underway.
ISPOR has a long way to go to reach its vision. The patient is the primary beneficiary of all of this information. It's only recently that patients have been involved in research design, in development of PRO instruments. So until this happens, the vision will not be accomplished.
Now, in its third decade, the mission is even clearer. As the world faces challenges, economic, scientific, and medical, ISPOR will be there with the research, education, and communications to meet the future in advancing science and promoting, improving, and prolonging human life worldwide.